What's up, guys? Welcome back to Tidal Gardens. I have a little bit of a story to tell this morning. Just the other day, I'm sitting in the office, kind of going through my morning routine, and Ben stops up and asks, "Did you by any chance do anything to set one this morning?" Just for a little bit of context, set one here at Tidal Gardens is a 1,000 gallon SPS dominated system that pretty much houses all of our best Acropora. That's not a good question to get first thing in the morning. Like, did you do anything to set one? And of course I didn't. So what's up? What's up? What's going on? Well, it turns out that set one is completely opaque. And that's very, very uncommon because usually I walk into the greenhouse and everything is pretty much crystal clear. We spend a lot of time scraping glass and keeping stuff clean looking. So when you see one tank that's just completely milky, never a good sign. And compounding that, you don't want that to be happening in a system full of all your best Acropora. I'm not freaking out because I've seen weird stuff before, and honestly, the corals didn't look that bad. So immediately my mind goes into Sherlock Holmes mode and thinking, okay, so what the heck is going on? Because we didn't do anything crazy. Nothing crazy happened overnight. Temperatures are fine. On closer look, I noticed that it's these snails. Our Astraea snails have started to spawn. And you can actually see them. A lot of them are releasing sperm. Some others are shooting eggs off into the water column. But long story short, there's probably, I don't know, maybe 50 to 100 of these snails in this system. And just that small number of snails was enough to cloud up 1,000 gallons. I have seen spawning events happen before. Usually, though, spawning events like this, whether it's corals or whether it's inverts, happens at night and typically not here after sundown. So I never really see this, and it clears up after a few hours anyway. A long time ago, I happened to be out with some friends because they wanted to see the tanks at night. And that's when I saw some mini maxi carpet anemones spawning. But generally speaking, I'm never around to see a spawning event. And it clears up in a couple of hours. So by the time that morning comes, no one is any the wiser that there was a spawning event. But this spawning event happened at about 8:30 in the morning. So when I first walked into the greenhouse, everything's clear. Go up to the office, and then when Ben comes and gets me, at that point, whole system is cloudy. So anyways, I'm just glad that it wasn't anything really bad. If anything, I think that most of this stuff is just going to end up being coral food. I can already see a lot of the Acropora using their little mucus webs to catch some of that and consume it. We'll see in a few weeks here if I see any baby snails or anything like that. I'm not overly optimistic that I'll see anything, but it would be kind of cool to see some new Astraea snails. So that's pretty much all from here. Tell me in the comments below if you've had a spawning event in your tank, and did any of that stuff actually turn into an adult version of whatever spawned, whether it be shrimp or fish or whatever. Let me know in the comments. Thanks again, and I will see you all next time. Happy reefing.